So we've been putting, a couple of us around the table, been putting a lot of pressure on Alan. He grew up here. He obviously cares a lot about, he still has a property here. But we're finding that there seems to, they resort to the courts of law. And we probably got 4 or 5 different actions, investigations, because in Knysna we have 3. We have a water problem, we have a wastage problem, and a sewage problem, and a roads problem. But we seem to observe, and John, I mean, we've been at him for how long, that he doesn't want to take that step, and it's immensely frustrating. Yes. Because what he does is he because whether, I don't know in what way, freeze the bank accounts of them, whatever you do, they've sent in a team of experts to come and advise the municipality, but there seems he will always come with the defense that the courts don't look kindly on the provincial government asking for a 139. Because they do not want to interfere. And the question is that so?
So I can't say specifically whether that is so, but I do know that when
the last 3 cases, the DA applying for,
So they've applied for that thing, but the argument that I make, and I mean it's there's certainly risk here. I don't want to create the impression that what I've said is riskless. If the potholes are in fact fixed, if that is done, it is the water is under the bridge, the potholes have been fixed, that is where I think the litigation has to take place. Asking permission to fix the potholes, that is, you're begging for the answer to be no, because in terms of our spheres of government setup, the answer has to be no. But you have to give the courts a reason to say yes, and that reason, possession is 9/10 of the law. The facts on the ground have already changed. The sewage works have been fixed, unauthorized. We've just done it. It's done. It's over. And the police now want to arrest me for doing that because it's illegal. I would be surprised if you lose that case. So, but the thing you touch on is important, and that is the risk aversion that exists amongst the well-meaning provincial and municipal governments to actually just get the thing done. Because, we've had this discussion about the lawyers, and South African legal culture is very conservative in the sense that if you tell a lawyer, listen, I want you to take this losing case and argue it, he will run away because he has a reputation and so forth. But ultimately, the reality is, and the great federations of the world, the United States, Canada, Australia, these federations, the contours of how they function have all been defined in the courtroom. And someone has to lose those cases. So at some point, one must say, listen, we have things that we need to get done. We might lose the case. Even if it's quite likely to lose the case, we have to take that step. We have to get moving, because really, what's happening now is, David, at the previous engagement, I don't think you said it here again, but the sense that the Democratic Alliance, the MPC, are the band playing on the Titanic as the ship is sinking. It's like it's very nice up here on the upper decks of the Titanic. It's dry, it's warm, so we're playing this nice music, but the ship is sinking. We can see where we are going as a country. It's clear where we are going to end up unless drastic steps are taken. And I know a lot of people want to say, yes, that step is you have to vote better on the 29th of May. We're not there yet. We're not there yet for potentially another 6 years in 2029. So we have to get some stuff done between now and then. We can't just sit around waiting for collapse to take us all down with it.